Montana State gets the 5-setter win at Eastern Washington. Their first conference win of the season. The first conference match of the season. We had Utah Sensei's scores draw. LMU win 1-0 over San Francisco. And West Virginia won 3-2 over BYU in that match. Now we have 48th minute, Portland and Santa Clara at goal apiece. Pacific and UC San Diego. The Pacific scores in the 55th minute. And Washington State at home up 4-0 on CLU University. Just a little bit in the second half. Pacific is at San Diego. And Santa Clara is at Portland. So we'll do whip around on the 3 games until Pacific at San Diego is done. And that is 32 minutes left in that match. 32 minutes. So once the 32 minutes is done in that match, that'll be it for whip around. So then we'll talk about whip around for Thursday, which will be mainly women's soccer on Thursday. As the majority of the women's soccer matches play on Thursday. Conferences play on Thursdays. But there will also be a little women's volleyball. Like not as much today though. Not as much as it was today. You know? And there's a little bit more maybe than today. But there will be a lot more women's soccer focused since there's a lot more women's soccer matches than there were today. You know? So yeah. And I'll do whip around start and all day long for lunch. Just like today. Well, not all day, not as much all day because I'm going to be watching the WNBA game. And that will start at 7:30 Eastern. Will be the WNBA semifinals game 3s between the Indiana Fever, the Las Vegas Aces at the Indiana Fever, and the men's team at the Phoenix Mercury. They're playing in Indianapolis, Indiana Gamer Shows, and Phoenix at PHX Arena. So there's game 3s of those game series. They're tightest match. Or actually no, that's Friday. Friday, the WNBA is going to play on Friday. The semifinals, the third game of the semifinals. So yeah, tomorrow we'll do full blast. But except when if there's the Minnesota Gophers women's volleyball or women's soccer teams playing, I do want to watch both teams. I want to watch those teams when they're playing full. But I'll not do whip around during then. But the rest of the time, I'll be doing a whip around on the matches. So yeah, So I was thinking, yeah, they were having that too. Yeah, but they're not overlapping Thursday. They're not overlapping women. NFL on Thursdays. They're only doing it on Sundays because Saturdays is college football. In ESPN, in ABC, you're not getting ABC times unless it's Sunday. So it's my bad. They're doing that for the Sundays and the final. And there will be game 4 Sunday. Game 5 will be next week Tuesday, and then game 1 will be next week Friday. And it'll be Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday or Wednesday and Friday. So there'll be no Thursdays. So. Right, so let's go to one at Santa Clara.
She'll go back to settle. Portland right now in these situations needs to get more movement out of the people in that front line. They can't just post up and wait.
This is the 55th minute in this one. 55th minute. It'll be 6. Once the, like I said, once the Pacific San Diego game is done, I will end the whip around. I want to show you that. I'll end that whip around because the other game, Washington State at home against CLU, is a blowout 4-0 already. So these two were competitive. So plus there's not really no one doing. There's 2 games. Then I'll talk about the whip around as well once there goes on 2 games. After I will talk about the women's volleyball whip around and women's soccer whip around. Yeah, they don't accept women if they go for women's soccer team. They go for women's volleyball. Yes, they go for women's soccer. Women's other teams are playing. You know, if both or one of the teams playing. I know the volleyball team is playing. Women's Minnesota Gophers volleyball. They're playing at 8:30 Eastern. I don't know about the women's soccer if they're playing tomorrow. But if they are, you'll watching both of them teams playing. One on the iPad, one on the thing. Or one on the computer or iPad, or one on phone, one on iPad, one on, or maybe split screen computer. So.
I think was probably a mistake. I think the pride's obviously playing into herself. You can't play yourself offside, but I think the flag went up a bit too early in terms of what our AR2's been so good today, what he saw. Portland already got possession back. Ito will go out to Hansen, and a deep throw in for the Pilots. So Portland again, strong mentality comes back. Just a bit of a difficult call against them in that situation, but perseveres, puts the ball back in. Two multi-goal games this year. 2-1 win here against Long Beach State, and a 2-1 win here Saturday over Utah State. For another multi-goal game, they'll need it if they want to win here against Santa Clara. Portland right now overloading the right side, which means there's just an abundance of space on the near side of the field. Lots of room to play through that midfield. I think if they have to just get some players one or two passes out of that area, you're going to find Eli Rapp and you're going to find Ruby Settle in open field. It's not a lot of space to operate. Trying to cross it and deflected. I think Portland right there can't be afraid of turning around, playing the ball all the way back to Bagby, all the way back to Rademacher. I know they're locked in their final third, but in order to keep possession in these areas, you just got to put your foot on the ball and play back to the halfway line and work the ball at the other side of the field. Talking to Michelle French this week, that is something that she pointed to is sometimes on attack they kind of get bogged down into deciding they're going to attack down the right no matter what. She wants to see them reset, change that mindset. I think the validated that I see the same thing. Yes. Now in the first half, felt like they were doing that pretty well, but trying to get it over to Aaliyah Doctor with a good idea. Portland still in possession. Stats showed about 55% possession for Portland in the first half. Feels like even more than that here in the second. There's Orozco. Ito sneak it in. Goes out to Bagby.
Alright, so we'll show a little bit of Washington State hosting Seattle. University in a big blowout. 4-0 blowout so far. Now it's 4-1. Seattle University did get a goal, so.